Okay, let's get started. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to PonyTonite. This is a show where a bunch of friends get together and we talk random topics of discussion with your favorite brony personalities for your amusement every single Friday night at 10 p.m. EST. I am Sheldog, of course. I'm here with Voluminous, Brisk, Corpulent Brony, the usual bunch of faggots. And today, from /MLP, I think our first guest from /MLP, if I'm not mistaken.
I left, though.
Glacier
and now they
Clear.
all hate me.
Yeah. Oh, dude, did you tell? They don't know that you're coming on here, right? Those
no, unless they follow my Tumblr.
Good, because those guys, they're horrible. I hate them. No, I like /MLP, but Glacier Clear, Drawfag, correct? Awesome, cool, great. Let's get started. Glacier Clear.
10 out of 10.
How long have you been? How long have you been drawing for /MLP or drawfagging?
Not very long. I started in March. Yep, March 16th.
March 2015, right?
2015.
Somebody told me 4 years. You've been wow.
I've been drawing pony for 4 years.
Okay.
Five now, actually.
So when you started drawing the pony, did you start out drawing porn? Were you like, man, I want to draw porn of this shit. I'm going to start drawing that.
I actually started drawing porn when I was in 4th grade.
Nice.
What kind of porn were you drawing in 4th grade?
Oh my god, you're popping your peas like crazy, Sheldon.
It was like,
Go ahead.
Weird tentacle shit. I don't know.
Weird tentacle anime fucking weeb shit, right?
They were like cats, because cats was the only thing I could really draw back then.
So you're a furry. Do you consider yourself a furry?
In the stereotypical sense, no, but I draw it.
Okay. So
I don't like
a
a fursuit, no.
Right. Well, most furries don't have
think that
fursuits, Glacier. I mean, Jesus, man. Christ.
Sorry.
Stop with the persecution.
So, let's back this up a little bit further. I like to ask all the guests this question, and I hate asking it because it's the worst question ever, and I hear it all the time. But why don't you take us back to when you got into the show and you kind of got introduced to the fandom? How did that kind of come about?
So I have a story. I have an introduction story. I usually don't. I'm just I found it and it was cool. But I was hanging out with my little cousins and we were watching, what was it used to be on? Not Hulu. Frick.
The Hub?
What was it? The Hub, yeah. We were watching the Hub and oh no, it got linked to MLP. The ride is over. But we were watching the Hub, and My Little Pony came on. It was the Gilda episode, and I looked at it, and I was like, this looks pretty cool, actually. I'm kind of digging this show. And then my cousins were like, this show's dumb, and they turned it off. And so I remembered. And so when I came back home, I looked it up, and I watched the entire first 2 seasons in 1 sitting. So. And
then you were like, man, these horses are sexy. I should draw porn of these horses. Yeah.
I mean, it just naturally happens.
Right.
Unicorn faggot. Am I allowed to ask or answer questions in the chat?
We're gonna write them down and ask.
Or do we ignore? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how this show works.
That's okay. Neither do we.
Oh, okay. I'm in good hands then.
Yeah, of course. Only the best, right? So, were you browsing 4chan before you were into the show? Were you familiar with that community and that culture?
No. I actually tried to go on 4chan several times throughout my life, but the interface was really confusing for me for some reason.
Yeah.
So I just didn't.
Okay.
But then... Okay.
So, yeah, like with the pony thing, why 4chan? That's very odd to me that's the place you kind of ended up. It became known in. Right? Out of everywhere else in this fandom that anyone can go, you went to 4chan and they know who you are. Yeah, you go into a thread and mention Glacier Clear and they know that name. You can't do that anywhere else. Very interesting.
A friend of mine just linked it to me, I think you might like this place, and I'm like, okay, and so I went on and I liked it. So not really okay, I have very mixed feelings about 4chan. The humor, I love it. I love the humor that they have. but like actually being involved in the community is a different story.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I wouldn't say, I don't think any of us browse /MLP.
I love lurking there, but
Right.
Yeah, I don't use /MLP. I'll look on it occasionally, I guess, but /MLP is almost as bad as /B.
No, I don't think that's a good comparison. But
You haven't been unfortunate.
What are we talking about now?
not that I
Let's
do.
cut that.
Where were you?
Getting food. Actually, I was getting alcohol, but that was my.
That is your food. It sustains you.
I have a bottle of hand sanitizer. That's like alcohol, right?
You can drink that and get drunk.
If you're really desperate, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's like moonshine. Just
It also
taste
might make you go
Not that I
blind.
tried it or anything. But.
Oh, hi, Cammy. Why are you watching? Cammy, that's
It
the
doesn't
friend
make
that
you
that's
drunk.
the friend that I was talking about, whose brother watches the show.
Exciting.
I lost the fucking stream. There it is.
How do you
Hi,
lose
Cammy.
a stream?
I hate
It's
you.
a video.
I'm kidding. I
Aw.
like you, Cammy.
Aw.
Cammy Wriggles. Cammy Wriggles. That sounds like a stripper name, but like in a really
Upscale.
dumpy. No, well, maybe.
Cammy Wriggles.
I
Up
don't know.
next, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the beautiful Cammy Wriggles.
There's something off-putting about Wriggles. It reminds, Don Rickles. That's what it reminds me of. I just think of a naked 70, 80-year-old Don Rickles. That's the problem. Okay,
Well,
So-
I'm in.
fucking not that anyone knows who Don Rickles is. Of course not. None of you are cultured in comedy.
I'm old enough to
Not
know.
surprising, but no. Glacier. So /MLP, you make these drawings. Now, here's something. So we started the event, we posted the event for this podcast, and Corpulent writes, a popular or a well-known drawfag from MLP or /MLP. Nobody knows what this is, and there's people in the comments that are like, "That's so mean, calling her a drawfag."
There's
oh my
one
god,
person.
it's so
Oh, no.
insulting. So why don't you can you explain what that means exactly?
Drawfag?
What is a drawfag?
Well, I know for a fact that like fag is not a derogatory term in 4chan world. It's just sort of like in place of like a regular pronoun. And Drawfag is basically like someone who is known for making content that pertains to art, I guess. Like it's usually like when you go on like the draw threads and people request stuff and you like draw Twilight eating a corn on the cob and you do it and they're like, thank you, Drawfag. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's weird,
Well,
but
that's
it's
a good
like
explanation.
kind of a term of endearment rather than like you're a fag. I don't know.
Yeah, someone in the chat just said everyone on 4chan's a fag, no exceptions. I think that's
it just
true.
depends on like the adjective before fag. Like you're a right fag or a draw fag or a clop fag.
There are no other
Or
ones.
norm.
A trip fag.
Normie fag, yeah.
Trip fag.
Like
Name
Sheldon.
fag.
Normal fag. I'm a trip
There's like
fag.
friend, which is I guess the friendly version of saying that. You say friend instead of fag.
That's gay.
Like, wait,
Back
is that
in
not
4chan,
normal?
censor
That's
itself.
what I do.
Back when like you couldn't say nigger on 4chan, it would censor it to Rudy Poo.
What?
Yes. There was a time and place where like you couldn't say nigger on 4chan, it would censor it to Rudy Poo.
It always tripped me up thinking about 4chan censoring itself. It actually still does that apparently in Poland stuff. That always freaks me out thinking about that. You think of 4chan as having like no bars and stuff, but there's actually censorship.
Well, it was very tongue-in-cheek. It was like Mortal Kombat. So like if you would say moot, it would be like the people's champion instead of there was a whole bunch of other ones. This is like maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago, maybe 20 or 30 years ago. I don't remember.
I'm pretty
so
sure
long
30
ago
is
that I've
older than
all
you.
but forgotten. The long forgotten days of
That booze is
censoring.
messing with your memory, man. Slow down. Jeez.
No, go faster.
Okay, so Glacier, I was gonna say, oh man, are you like 18 or something? Like, how old are you actually? Are you still in high school? Do you have a job?
I'm
Like, are you
going
working?
to be a freshman in college in the fall.
Okay, so what are you taking in college?
I'm gonna study animation.
Oh.
Cammy Wriggles actually is gonna go to the same school as me.
Oh my God, Cammy! So exciting. So you're studying animation. Are you working right now? Aside from this commission thing.
I work. Commissions are basically my only source of income right now. I used to be a cashier at a cashier at a.
I was a cash register.
I
So you were a prostitute, is what you're trying to say.
had a cash register first, and I just dressed.
Okay.
No, I was a cashier, and I didn't like it, so I quit.
Yeah, Bristol's
I
all
worked there
about
for like
that.
a year though. Like I didn't just work.
So
there
you
for-
were a character in one of those Brave Little Toaster movies?
Yes,
That's the first thing I
I
thought
was
of.
the brave little cash register.
I was a newt once. I got better.
So what helped you kind of develop your drawing style? Who are some of your inspirations when it comes to art? Are you very are you a fan of a lot of the artists in the community, or are you kind of you know?
I kind of go all over the. Oh, and to answer the question from earlier, I'm actually. Don't tell MLP. I'm actually 17. But
Hermoband.
I follow a lot of like Tumblr artists who just do regular art, and then I started drawing when I watched Pokemon. So I think Pokemon is like the first thing that made me start drawing. And then I watched a lot of obviously Disney, and then I had like a huge anime phase in middle school, and you can obviously see that in my art because my art is weeb trash. But
Yep.
other than that, I learned how to draw horse cocks from Atrial. Does that count?
Yes, Atrial always counts.
H-Roll is pretty fucking awesome. I like him.
He's really fucking awesome.
Other
That
artists.
guy makes like mad bank, dude. Oh,
God, you horse fuckers. Talking about horse.
Don't you
cocks.
draw horse porn too, Faith? Or don't you draw like suggestive
Only
shit?
anthro.
Well, I mean, it still pertains to this. I mean, don't think you're going to get like a the clean card by saying that, oh, I draw anthro. Like, no, you don't. You don't get a fucking,
There's not.
you don't
there's
get a
not
fucking clean slate
horses.
just because you draw anthro, motherfucker.
Like, they have hands most of the time.
Oh, yeah,
So
good
what-
excuse.
So this is what I want to know, because I talked to a lot of guys in the Brony fandom, and there are just a lot of dudes here, and a lot of those dudes are into the porn, right? But they're into the porn for sort of different reasons. I don't talk to a lot of women who draw pornography. I guess I know a couple, but what draws you to drawing the porn? It can't be just money, like that you're making money. You must enjoy it to some extent.
I
Yeah,
just
so
do the
what
money.
is it?
Like it's convenient.
Well, fuck yeah. I mean, if you can make money off it, why wouldn't you? I mean, obviously, it's. I'm sure it's very profitable. A lot of people want porn being drawn of whatever scene or character or fantasy they want. But aside from that, though, why the porn? What's the draw, man?
What's
mean-
the draw? The Drawfag.
This is gonna sound really dumb, but like porn is a huge way to improve basic anatomy. Because it helps you. It like lets you go, oh, can a spine twist this way without the body looking like it's gonna get like scoliosis, or like can boobs do this? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like that's why a lot of people say that my anatomy is like better than average. It's because I draw a lot of porn. And also, I don't know, porn's fun. I don't like fap to it or anything, but
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Are you sexually excited by this porn at all, or is
Not
it just
really.
so you're basically just using it as a way to improve your art
yeah.
at the end?
And also, I love like seeing people like react to the porn. Huge motivator. But
Do you ever
good practice.
Do you ever fap to the porn you draw?
No, never.
That'd be really weird to
Artists
jack off to your own porn.
genuinely don't do that because, like, when an artist looks at their work, they see a lot of flaws instead of like sexy
That's true.
porn. So, yeah.
Do you ever look at other like cloth that other artists draw and
No.
find it arousing.
No.
Or if women don't like porn, do you not know
That's
this?
not true.
They like
Never
erotic
fart,
novels.
We never
And-
fart, never poop.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking
That's
of
not
erotic novels, like, what's your favorite fan fiction, Glacier?
I don't have a favorite fan fiction.
Fan fictions are dumb. I don't like
Someone
them.
sent me an audiobook to Fall Out of Equestria. I don't know. Did I listen to that?
Listen to what?
There is like a an audio version of it somewhere on YouTube.
Someone linked it to me, like Fallout in Equestria or whatever. And so,
Yeah,
I don't
Fallout
know if I-
It's too long, and it's no. I just don't like reading. Audiobooks are good, I guess, but it's like I don't know. Pony fan fiction. It's so dumb to me. Like, do you watch the show? Do you keep up with it still?
I just realized I was muted.
Cammy, if Abby was watching, I would die. What? Repeat that.
I said, do you keep up with the show? Do you still watch it?
I do.
You do?
I haven't watched Princess Spike or the Griffin episode, but
You're
I
not
watched
missing
all.
much.
Not on the Princess
No,
Spike. Just
I've
get-
never watched a Princess I've never watched a Spike episode and genuinely enjoyed it. So Spike
And the
episodes
call is
usually.
fucking up. Crazy. Holy shit.
I think that's just on your end. The only
Yeah, it
thing I
sounds
heard
fine
were
over
you
here.
coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is Canada's internet for you. Thank you, Canada.
Well, it's all the maple syrup still flowing down the connection.
It's all
You
the
know?
maple syrup in our Ethernet lines.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
I
use like maple trees as your main backbone for your internet.
I went to
Not worse.
Canada a few weeks ago.
I'm
Where
so
did you go?
sorry.
Fuck you, man. Suck my
went
dick,
to-
you fucking tranny. Sorry,
I went to
where'd you go?
Niagara.
No, oh, Niagara Falls.
Oh, it's pretty. I've been there
That's where
before.
everyone goes. Hey, isn't that like right across from Detroit?
No, you. God damn it!
it's in upstate.
It's across from Buffalo, Buffalo, New York.
I thought it was
It's right
Detroit.
across-
Shut the fuck
Detroit's
up.
not
It's
even
right
New York,
across
close
all
to
the
Canada.
abandoned buildings.
Buffalo? Oh, I thought I was looking at Detroit the whole time. I was
Where's
like,
Buffalo?
man, that's like the ghetto, dude. I want to
Buffalo's
live
No,
in
you'll
there.
know when you're looking at Detroit.
Buffalo, like Kentucky. I don't know where's Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York. It's
Where I
Buffalo.
live, like Albany,
Cool.
Georgia, is like it's like Diet Detroit, basically.
I hit Detroit.
Come
yeah,
on.
Albany, Georgia
Don't
is
even,
like
don't
Diet
even
Detroit.
try to put your town in the league that is Detroit.
Detroit.
That's why I said it's Diet Detroit, you fucking faggot. Holy shit.
It's Diet Detroit.
Try to see
Isn't-
who was like the
Okay.
fucking murder capital in the United States in 1987. Look it up.
1 year. 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year.
My town is the most
badass.
dangerous for 1 year.
That's why it's Diet
We have the
Detroit. Holy
murder
shit, that's
capital.
why I said Diet, you fucking Canadian faggot.
I know. Easy. Jeez. You're such a woman, man.
Don't you just hate the Canadians?
So salty.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Christ.
It's the Canadians.
No, I'm not salty. Just
Don't worry, Shell Dog. I respect you.
Wow, you're the only one.
Wow.
I don't even think he respects himself.
Oh,
Like,
I'm doing it wrong, obviously.
after the podcast, he goes and whips himself. I'm sorry I'm Canadian. I'm sorry I'm male.
I'm sorry. Don't you mean sorry?
Cis white male scum is
Sorry, eh?
Sorry, eh?
I'm gonna blow my stack all over Twilight, I'll tell you that for nothing.
No, that's me, yo.
That's the Canadian pony from Spider Service or whatever.
Glacier. Are you
yeah,
there?
I'm here. I am
Hello?
here. Oh my goodness.
All right, hey, yo, why'd you leave the horse news chat?
What
happened?
To be honest,
Fuck
to be
yeah.
honest, and nobody's
don't-
gonna like.
Fuck yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
because Rarefag's a fag.
No, I thought that I'm thinking had bad opinions. So I was like,
Oh, thank God I'm not. the
My
only
God, that guy never shuts the
one. Oh my
fuck.
God.
and I left.
He's there like 24 hours a day, just ready.
And he's
Just-
ready to just go on these autistic arguments that never end.
The never ending
It was
rhymes.
him.
Oh, I can't believe you left over that guy. Fuck him. Whatever. He's annoying.
He's the one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Some of those people in the horse news jacket can get pretty autistic, but you know it's nothing compared to.
I think I'm the only person in the
Rift.
chat who actually enjoys Malik. I'm
No.
pretty sure.
I like Malik okay.
Oh, Malik's okay. I like him.
There's a lot of people who hate his guts up, but he's okay.
Who was that fucking guy with the voice?
That's
Rendrick? Or not Rendrick?
no,
Remington.
Remington.
Remington. Yeah. Oh my god.
That
Dude,
voice makes me kind of it makes me tingle in ways I don't like.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy.
Yeah.
We're starting a radio station to compete with PVL, and I want to get him on to read fanfics or to read clopfics. I think that would be because we had him. I think it was the night before our channel got a strike. He was in the room and he was reading clopfics, or like these gay Brayburn fics or some shit, and it was
50 Shades of Gay.
Look, I'm not gay, but
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
turned on by that motherfucker.
I know.
Holy shit, it's great.
Yeah, me too.
He did voice lines for my infomercial that I did for marketing class. It was great.
Wow, you probably got an A on that, didn't you?
I
Wait,
did.
what?
I got like extra credit.
A marketing class in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to
Yes,
make our own product, and
Why do all you kids get the cool classes? We didn't have anything like that in high school.
Sorry.
What the hell?
No, it's just because Canada sucks, eh?
Oh.
yeah, it's
We had that. I had that in high school too.
Okay. Hey, Corpulent. Hey,
What's up?
did you have a marketing? Did you have the option to take a marketing class in high school?
The most interesting class in high school I took was political dissidence or something. I don't know.
Fuck you guys.
It was actually really interesting because 1 week we'd have like a representative from the KKK in, and the next week we'd have a representative from the Black Panthers in. And so it was like all sorts of political spectrum
kinda
from like the crazy this side to the crazy that side. We had communists come talk to us, socialists, the libertarians, and Republicans and Democrats, but everyone from every.
Mass murderers.
Charles Manson. He visited us. He was a cool dude.
I don't think
He's still
so.
alive. Hey, how is that guy still alive? Jesus Christ!
I thought he
Hey,
was
I
dead.
want to. No, he's alive. I think. I think there was a hoax article that he died a couple months ago. But chat, if you have questions for Glacier Clear, Drawfag /MLP, if you're an artist or whatever, you have questions about that kind of shit or anything, she'll answer anything. You can ask anything. Don't worry about it. Throw it
I'm an
in the
open
chat.
casket. Wait, look.
Throw
I'm
it in
an
the
open
chat.
book.
Jeez, that's terrifying if you're an open casket.
That's edgy.
Throw him in the chat, and Corpulent will take him down, and we'll ask him in a few here. So come on, we need some more questions. Let's
I also
get
took
that.
an
They're
etymology
failing
class.
as their job. They're failing their job as interviewers.
They had one job.
I was counting on you guys.
Interviewer. Hey, we never said this was an interview show like you seem to assume it was. No. This is we just talk about bullshit for an hour with your favorite brony personalities. So it's all on you. Ha ha.
Back in the day, it used to only be about cars most of the times.
That's when Licky.
No, we did a lot of shows about how to date women and how bronies were such big
Oh,
as
God.
faggots.
That was
We had
the
it
first
shut
one.
down and
How
I'm so
brony-
That's
Where
how I got
guys-
introduced to this. Is the one that was about dating women,
Yeah, right.
and I thought
Yeah,
you guys
Sheldon.
were so
That
smart.
was like, did you really?
No, that was.
Yeah, you were like, wow, gee.
Well, I was also pretty drunk and off on substances, so
Oh,
I was like, dude, man, I could totally vibe with these dudes. And then I came here, I was like, holy shit, they fuck horses. Get me out. Get me out.
I ain't no horse fucker. Don't call me that.
Sheldon hasn't had a date since 1996, but it'll teach you how to get laid.
That's right. Better believe it.
Hasn't had a date since I was in kindergarten? Okay.
I'll have you know I was 5 years old.
Wait, you were in kindergarten in 1996?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I was in kindergarten in 1986.
No,
Yeah, see,
change
Scorpio was born
76.
10 years before me, so.
Okay, we do have a couple questions while we're waiting for more people to ask questions if you want to start on them.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Yeah, filter out the retarded ones.
So we had the one Unicorn Faggot X asked a long time ago. What's your favorite ship to draw?
Currently, my favorite flavor of the month is Fluttershy and Rarity.
That's
I
a
thought-
good one.
I thought you were going to say like the Titanic or something.
Yes. The Titanic and the ice.
Talk about complicated art. Drawing like a huge cruise liner. That would be crazy.
It's easier than you think if you're not going to add a bunch of detail.
Well, dude, you gotta add the detail. Why wouldn't you add the fucking?
Well,
detail?
I mean, you gotta add like the people falling out of the ship.
And the ship
giant
breaking in half.
flames.
You got to put in the iceberg. You got to edit in the lifeboats.
And then you got to draw Rose and what's his face fucking on the tip of the iceberg.
And all the
on the
dead people,
Titanic.
the dead people floating in the water.
Right.
Yeah, make it all real.
That's like if you could take comedy and just take a snapshot, that's what it would be. Perfect.
Any
Well, if this was like 1913, we would all be crucified right now for talking about the Titanic. Just like talking about the Confederate flag.
Briss, we would have been crucified for liking My Little Pony and talking about horses fucking. Well, long before we would have been crucified about talking about the Titanic.
Just like 14 years ago, you guys would have been crucified for talking about like 9/11.
No.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
14 years ago was when it happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Except I like put a year between 1912 and 1913 to kind of like, okay, like this many. It was stupid. Okay, I did a stupid thing.
Yes.
There
Okay.
you go.
So Adrian Rust wants to know: do you have any advice to give, because they're an amateur artist and drawing is very kind of for me. And also Clyburn 9057 High wants to know if you have any sketching tips. They're both kind of related.
Okay, this is a hard one. I'm like a horrible art teacher. Any tips? Well, obviously, the big cliche one is practice, 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 and that seems like a dumb tip, but it's actually like extremely true. I don't know, draw stuff that you don't usually draw. Look at other artists for inspiration. Like, don't copy them, but like, I don't know, just to like get inspiration, or like,
No, don't listen to her. You should do what Draw Ponies did and just trace everything.
Yeah.
Make money. Yeah.
trace the show, put them on a mug, and go
And
to
a pillow. And sell it for $300 at BronyCon.
As for sketching, don't press too hard on the pencil, because that's bad.
Yo, Glacier, you going to BronyCon? Oh, I didn't mean to.
am.
Oh, shit.
I am. I'm gonna be at a booth.
Oh, you got
Selling
yourself.
art.
Oof.
Yep. I had to like.
Why aren't you going to DrawCon and drawing porn there and selling it?
Because I didn't know about DrawCon.
Oh, yeah, man. You just fucking DrawCon has this NSFW fucking thing going on. Really late.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Fuck all you! Fuck all you!
Okay.
Ah!
So,
Okay, sorry.
Ribjanique asks, who is your least favorite pony?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Very creative question, buddy. Thank you.
The only answer is Rainbow Dash.
No, the only answer is fucking Applejack.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of Derpy.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Oh.
Derp's dumb.
Like, she's cool, but she's
She doesn't
over.
really count because she's not, she doesn't really exist. She's just a background pony like Applejack.
No, she was in the 100th episode. She was like a major character.
And she did
That
really
also
well.
never happened. It was just a hallucination.
It was just
Just did a bunch of drugs. That happened.
Briss, you sound like
What?
for people
I
who
sound
would
like
ask-
what?
someone denying the existence of like some stupid character like Crash Blanchard or something. I don't know.
Crash, Flintry.
Anyways.
If you guys want art tips, you can just like send a message to my Tumblr, and I'll answer it like thoroughly instead of just like draw a lot at the end.
The big lesson to learn from this podcast is pay more attention to Glacier Clear.
Okay, Domingo
Give me more likes.
Domingo Alvarado wants to know, what's the easiest thing for you to draw and what's the hardest?
Ponies are pretty easy. Dragons are fun. Animals in general, I think, are pretty easy to draw. But humans, I like dye. Humans, architecture, and backgrounds, I hate drawing. And like cars, I hate drawing cars. Oh, I don't know.
Blasphemy. Hey, hold on, I have a question. What's like a request you get a lot from wherever, it doesn't really matter, that you just don't like drawing, that you're like so sick of drawing? Like it could be like a character or like a thing they're doing or whatever.
There's actually this one person on Tumblr who keeps bugging me about drawing Miss Harshwini. And I've never actually drawn Miss Harshwini. I drew her once. I get a lot of like crotch boob requests.
Ugh.
And I get earlier in my porn career, a lot of people my pony porn career. A lot of people wanted me to draw like realistic pony vagina.
What? Like actual horses?
Yeah, and I was like,
what
nah,
the fuck?
I ain't about that life.
That's crazy. I've never even seen a lot of that art, like around. That's nasty.
A lot of pregnancy stuff.
Oh God.
What about like the inflation shit? That stuff always creeps me the fuck out.
I haven't actually gotten a lot of inflation stuff.
Okay, Invertigo wants to know, when you started drawing, how did you begin to learn anatomy, perspective, and all that?
Porn. And perspective just sort of came as something that I like occasionally practiced, and over time it just sort of became less shitty. I didn't just sit down and go, okay, I'm gonna practice perspective. But I don't know.
Yeah, you think drawing perspective would just come with the scene that you're trying to draw, right?
Yeah,
because there's perspective to every scene, right? Yeah.
If a certain like pose calls for like a down up shot, then like that's a great like way to practice. And it kind of forces you to get good at it. Otherwise, the commissioner is going to be like, "Give me back my fucking money." But
you have a Patreon, Glacier?
I do, but I had to put it on hiatus because I got busy, and I couldn't keep up with all this stuff.
Wait, why? What do you mean you got busy? Like with real life?
Like, yeah, real life stuff, and I just couldn't, because I'm gonna be on vacation a lot this summer, and I'm just not gonna have the time to like cater to everyone, and I don't really like Patreon in general. So it gave me an excuse to just put it on hold.
Well, you see, what she's trying to say is that Glacier is seeing all these other artists and all these other people like PonyTonite on Patreon. She's like, well, why can't I get some money? That's why you need to give her some money on Patreon, guys. Submit $1.
I ran my Patreon like
to Glacier Clear.
Were you making? What were you making on there? Patreon. People only like Patreon.
47?
Whoa! Did you just say like 300 something?
347 a month, yeah.
That's pretty legit. That's not bad.
God damn, yeah.
Furry's got disposable income. No, for real though, like bronies and furries are a great market.
Bronies don't have money. They don't have jobs. What are you talking about?
Furries.
They're all like computer nerds and shit.
That's true.
Well, somehow they gave what's her face 24 G's, so
that's
cough,
true.
Cough,
Frame,
but he's not bitter.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm not bitter.
Mm-hmm.
He's bittersweet.
Okay,
you should kill yourself.
Porcelain Brony wipes his ass with that kind of money. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Nuclear Brony wants to know, do you ever do anything outside of streams?
What do you mean? Like
I don't know.
But
Maybe they're asking us. Maybe that was a question for us.
I think what he means is like, do you do anything outside of art? Like what else are you into? What other hobbies do you have?
Yeah.
It can't be just art. You must do other shit.
Nothing.
Are you serious? Like nothing. Music, sports, fucking
I hate
dance.
I used to be in a lot of sports, but I quit them all because I hated them. I used to play violin, quit because I hated it. I used to be like in soccer, baseball, taekwondo, swimming, like gymnastics, ballet, and then I quit them all because I was like, I want to draw Pokemon. Fuck you.
Put your talents to some good use.
Yeah.
I don't even mean that ironically. Like, you're making money off of it, and you have a fan base, so hell yeah.
I like, God, I don't...
You're like nothing. Nothing. I just like.
She's like,
art.
I got 300 on Patreon. What the fuck you got? Bitches.
I'm not really like super like inflated about all the money I'm making. I'm just sort of like, cool for me. I get to pay for college.
But enjoying it.
But I don't know. I don't have a huge ego or anything. So.
Well, I was just trying to elevate you because that's what my job is. So.
Oh yeah, I'm the best, guys.
I guess you could say bursts into inflation.
Wait, who are you? Who are you again?
Glacier Clear. I'm the coolest person on earth. Worship me.
Glacier, do you
Listen
do
to this
anything with
woman.
Tracy?
Holy shit.
What?
Oh,
Tracy Cage?
Tracy
Do you,
Cage?
do you
Yeah.
do you ever do shit with Wootmaster?
I've never
Talk to
done
him?
anything with any of them.
Really? Oh my
Tracy
God.
drew me porn. He drew stuff for me, but like I'd never actually like talked to him.
Really?
That we should have. Is Wootmaster on right now?
He has pretty cool art.
I hope he is.
Let me check. I got him on
Does he
my.
like me?
It says he's. He says he's.
Oh, he's
invisible.
not. Wootmaster is like the coolest fucking dude.
Didn't
No, I don't know if he
leave
likes you. He's
the
never talked about you.
chat as well.
That would have been cool. No, we made a new one and just didn't add him.
I like his art.
Yeah,
Never.
Woot- cool.
I don't actually like approach people and talk to them because I'm a scaredy cat. I wait for other friends to introduce me to people.
Okay.
Should be more of a social butterfly. That's
So-
how you met us.
Ribjin wants to know, what's your favorite candy bar?
Heath bar.
Heath bar. You don't
What
hear
the
that
fuck is
one
a
very often.
Heath bar?
I'm a huge
Hey.
toffee nut.
Heath.
Toffee.
You don't know what a Heath bar is? What the fuck
We
is
don't
that?
have those. I live in Canada, Bress.
Kill
We don't
yourself.
have cool
Fucking
shit in
kill
Canada.
Why don't you get some real candy up there?
Canadian faggot. Fucking kill yourself.
No,
Holy
but really,
shit.
you guys in the States, you don't have like. Do you have Arrow or Smarties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Smarties. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know
Arrow?
about Arrow.
Yeah, you guys have never had an Arrow bar? Are you kidding?
I like crunchy bars.
Crunch.
Crunchy?
Crunch. Yeah, Crunchies are good. What about Mr. Big? Mr. Bigs are my.
I've never had.
That's a really good band from like the early to late 19.
I like Bueno bars.
Bueno. Yeah, I've had those. Those are good. Those are
Oh
good.
yeah, I think Anthony's family makes those.
It's funny because he's Mexican. Ha ha.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why we all laughed, and then for
And no
shows
one
for
else
laughs,
laughed.
ironically,
No one
yeah,
else.
whatever.
I laughs on the inside.
Yeah, I laughed on the outside and the inside.
Okay. We have any more questions, Corp?
Yeah, we do. We got a couple more, or one more at least. Adrian Rust wants to know, what program do you use to draw?
Manga Studio.
Oh, you don't use Sai?
No. I used to use Photoshop. But it was like, it like killed my computer, so I had to move to a different art.
What kind of computer do you have?
It's a shitty computer. HP something. It's a Windows computer.
Do you know what kind of processor it has and like how many?
Oh, I
gigabytes
can look it up.
memory?
Hold on. I can look it up. Hold your boat. Okay. Processor. AMD Phenom.
Phenom.
2.7 gigahertz?
Oh, that tells us nothing. But that's
That's not bad.
It has 8 gigs of RAM.
That's pretty good.
good. You can't run Photoshop, really? Was it like?
It's got a lot. It's got a lot of memory. It's got 1.3 terabytes of memory.
Oh my shit!
No.
Oh my god!
That's
But
your
like,
hard
it's
drive.
Terabytes
filled
of
with
memory,
so much
guy.
shit. Like, I don't take very good care of my computer, so it's like really slow.
Is your desktop like full of icons? Like to the point where you can't see anything? Yeah, mine too.
No,
Mine too. I have
if
two
it gets-
screens though.
If it gets too full, I just create a new folder, call it desktop shit.
I do that too.
I do the exact same
I do.
thing.
I have
Exact-
desktop shit 1 and desktop shit 2.
I just call them dump.
Okay, you know what I do when I'm online? Like if I'm making a video and I need like a bunch of pictures and I'm just like browsing for them, I'll save them and a lot of the times like the images will have like they'll be called 1 or 2 like by default, so they'll overwrite each other, right? So I'm so fucking lazy that I'll just go on my keyboard and type random keys and then hit save. But I do this for everything. For like audio, for pictures, for videos. Everything I save, I just type random keys. So when I go to look for something, I'm like, oh my god, where is it? Oh my god, I lost it.
Jesus,
RB,
holy shit, what's the matter with you? Is that how you lost the audio for the clock bitching reading?
Wait, what'd you say, Glacier?
Oh, I was answering RB. He said I should download more RAM, but my laptop, I downloaded RAM onto that because I'm taking that to college. It has 16 gigs.
Yeah, she
Downloaded RAM.
You can download up to 32 gigs now.
I don't need a supercomputer. It's just college.
That's true. You don't want to get greedy.
No.
After I downloaded RAM, I went and got some headlighter fluid for my car.
Oh, dude, my blinker fluid was running out the other day.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
when it starts to run out, the blinkers make that weird sound. And yeah, dude, it's real, yo.
Yeah, Corp, what's up with the music here? Like, it's either too quiet or too loud. Fuck, man, do your job. Holy shit.
Corp not knowing how to stream, you pleb.
I could just end this stream right here. I could turn this stream
Corp,
around.
if you don't do your job, I'm not going to give you a blowjob.
Oh, okay.
She's 17. You just agreed to.
I will turn the stream around and take it back home. Oh my god.
Corp pedophile confirmed. Chris Hansen pops out of the chat. Hey, what's going
Well, you know,
on
he does
here?
like the underage Twilight cock. So
Yeah, he does. Twilight's still in high school, and he always talks about Twilight cocks.
Twilight is not in high school.
The funny thing about...
Equestria girls.
Hey, this is kind of funny because, like, all the people who are like, oh, you're drawing, like, specifically of the main six, the people who are like, oh, you're drawing porn of that? They're like children. They're like underage.
They're like 20.
Yeah, Lauren said like they're young adults, and if you look up the definition of a young adult, it's like 20 to 40.
Yeah.
So they're
What?
They're like 20.
Yeah.
Are you high?
No, really. I'm
It's
serious.
not 20 to 40, you dumbass.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That is not young.
Look it up. Look it up,
Young
guys.
adult and 40.
Yes.
Whatever definition you're going off of is wrong.
It's Eric.
I feel
Erickson's-
like you become
No,
an
no.
adult when you hit 30.
Well, listen. A young adult, according to Eric Erickson's stages of human development, is generally a person in the age range from 20 to 40.
Psychology isn't a real science.
It's really not.
Fuck you. Fuck
You're
you.
going off of some.
Yeah, but no. You can't. No, but listen.
Not
Listen.
pure.
No. You can't empirically prove what a young adult is unless we define it. And if that is the definition, because a young
That's not
adult,
the definition.
like, do you think we should? How do we gauge what a young adult is exactly? What do you
Someone
promote?
that's not having their life halfway over at 40, Sheldon?
The 40 is generally considered still youngish, like
No, it's
young.
not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is because 40 to
Yeah, it
60.
is.
40 to
Not.
60 is when you're mature.
Yeah.
40 to
Yo, I
60 is
think
mature,
that a
and
young
over
adult
60
is-
you're old.
it-
It's a senior.
I think a young adult is 7 to 13 if you're in Afghanistan. God damn it! I've been drinking too much. Been drinking too goddamn much. I
you
can't
ruined the
pronounce
joke.
words. Got to drink
You ruined the
more.
joke.
No. Young adult, 20 to 40. That's.
Court's
No, that
only
makes sense.
saying. No, he doesn't. Court's only saying that because he's about to hit 40.
I am 6 years off of 40.
I'm still young, guys. I'm still hip. Watch me whip. Watch me nay.
Hey, 18 to 35 is a target demo, and I'm still in that fucking demo for another couple years.
Target demo for My Little Pony?
No,
Is that what you're
like the general target demo where most of the money is.
Oh. Okay. Well. Anyways, I'm right. You're all wrong. Moving on. Do we have any more questions?
Just like how you were right about
I don't want
Super
this
Saiyan.
interview to end. No. Ask me
Glacier,
like
how
my
active
favorite.
are you? Glacier, how active are you on 4chan these days?
She left.
Not at all.
Oh.
I posted like 3 drawings yesterday, but they were under anonymous, so I'm like in hiding.
Well,
Why'd
now
you-
you
why?
gave it away.
What
God
happened?
damn it!
Why?
Well, okay, so I ran 2 CAYOAs and I stopped for various mixed reasons. And then they started hating me. And so I actually really like the draw threads and I like making art for 4chan, but like I feel like I can't devote enough commitment to it to run CYOAs. So I'm just like, I'll just post art on the side. It's fine.
Can they not like?
4chan is like addictive, dude. It's bad.
Can they not identify you by your art style though?
They can, and they did, but like it was at 5 a.m., so no one really noticed, and so I got off scot-free.
We
So
actually,
it didn't get saved to like Derby Border or some shit like that.
It probably got saved, but not underneath.
It didn't.
It didn't? Thread that fast?
It's probably in like Love Is Over or some shit like that though.
I will always draw porn. Don't worry.
we got another question.
As long as you go ahead,
At
corporate,
80 years old, I'll just be sitting in my wheelchair.
As long as you have money to give me, I will always be drawing porn.
As long as you suck my dick, then I will always.
My giant, slimy horse cock.
Corp's favorite meal.
Go ahead, Corp.
snake
Sorry.
skin.
Honestly, I like comments more than money.
Snakes.
Like, if you comment, like, that's cool, like, that's worth more than, like, $30, in my opinion.
Fuck no, you're crazy.
Okay, Snakeskin 135 wants to know: is Glacier Clear X Nips your OTP?
No.
Okay, I don't even know what is Nips.
Snips.
No, it's Nips.
Oh.
It's
You don't know
Like
about
nipples.
No.
Nipples, right?
You don't know about He's, like, super famous enough. I thought you would know.
is he on MLP?
Yeah, he runs CYOAs. He doesn't do Drawfag, though.
Oh, okay. I think I might know that.
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah.
Like Sweezy or Men Don't Have Nipples or something.
They're all pretending to know to be cool.
No. I've seen the.
I don't know. Are you kidding me? Like I haven't been on fucking MLP since 2014 of last year, or like
Really?
2014 of last year. Holy shit! Look at me. I'm making mistakes. I mean, last summer is what I'm trying to say.
When do you
2014
guys
of
go to
last
bed?
year. Quote Bryce
Hey?
Tennyson. There you go.
What was that?
When do you guys go to bed?
Never. It's a never-ending ride.
Same.
I'll probably be going to bed in 3 hours. I work tomorrow. So.
Oh.
Yeah, same. Except I
You
work.
guys have jobs? I thought this was your job.
I don't
yeah.
work tomorrow.
Fuck no.
This is my
I don't make
job.
any money doing this. Are you kidding?
Well, I mean, this isn't my job, but
It's Friday night, man. I'm staying up.
Woo!
because he has no social life.
Oh, I wish I had more
Social
questions.
Like you're
than they
talking
gave
to us
me.
guys.
No
This
one cares
is
about
funny
me.
'cause- Sorry, Glacier. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like lamenting. I wish I had more questions.
Glacier Killer,
Uh,
do you consider hot dogs a sandwich or not?
No. They're not a sandwich. What do you
Why not? Listen to
seriously
me.
can't let this go.
I'm bringing this back. I'm bringing this back right now, baby. Right here for the first time.
Oh,
in
look, we just
2015.
lost 15 listeners.
Okay, so a sandwich is technically 2 pieces of bread with some kind of meat in the center.
I'm
Am I
gonna stop
correct?
you right there.
Okay,
The
go ahead.
The traditional sandwich is bread on top and bottom. Hot dog is side and side. It's like
Woman,
a sideways sandwich.
Listen to me
It's
for a
sideways.
second. But is that not a sandwich?
But then,
No, it's a
if you
sideways.
turn,
At its
if
essence,
you turn your
is it not a
sandwich
sandwich?
sideways, now it's
Oh.
a sideways. Is it
Right.
a hot dog?
What about subs? You can eat subs sideways. Is that not a sandwich anymore? No, that's what I
It's
thought. So
it's a
Ah.
subway.
A
Subway.
subway?
I don't think that's a term, but okay.
No.
But a hot
Call
dog.
the dictionary. I'm sure they'll add it for me.
I would
hot
say
dog.
that like a hot dog is a less nuanced version of a sandwich.
Less
Okay, you
nuanced.
guys.
A less nuanced contemporary version of a sandwich. There
I
you
like
go.
the vinyl better.
It's very avant-garde. I'll have
I
you
would
know.
not refer to a hot dog as a sandwich. I would refer to a hot dog as a hot dog.
I have a new question. Okay, this is also food related. Unicorn Faggot X wants to know waffles or pancakes.
Waffles.
Good answer.
Pancakes, you're
Good.
You're all
That's a
crazy.
good answer. Yeah. But what about if we add French toast into the equation now? What
Waffles.
happens? Shut up.
good
No.
answer.
French toast is better than
whatever.
waffles.
And with that, folks, I guess we'll end the stream.
No.
Unless anybody has any more questions. for
I saw
Glacier
other
or wants to know
questions.
Anything.
Well,
I had
No one
one thing.
asked me how I got to be so.
It's actually pertains
Okay.
to her artwork and everything. Okay, so out of how many years have you been like drawing? Like, how many hours do you think you put into like actually crafting your art and all that other stuff?
Okay, so Nowadays, I draw at least 3 to like freaking 12 hours a day. It depends.
Okay, the reason why I asked that, I didn't mean to cut you off, is that like to be a master at like a craft, like an artwork or like anything like that, they would say that you have to put in like 10,000 hours worth of like, work.
I'm like, okay, I'm way above 10,000 hours and I'm nowhere near a master, so that's bullshit.
Well, it depends what you work
thought it
on
was
in those
3,000.
10,000 hours. It's not just 10,000 hours.
But I've been
it's how
drawing
you
for-
allocate that time.
I've been drawing for 14.
It's like 10,000 hours of like practice, like actual.
Right. Yeah,
I don't know.
Right. No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. Who came
That's
up
kind
with
of
that?
like what I was getting at. That's like, I'm a musician, so like that's a question that I've been asked before. Like that's something that like my teacher would ask me or something like that. Like how many hours do you put in a day? It takes 10,000 hours to be a master. Like, that's kind of what I was getting at with Glacier.
Be a Pokemon master. It takes 10 hours. Sorry.
Aw.
10,000
Takes to make a thing all right.
Snakeskin says that there are Anons that still miss you.
I don't believe you. They all hate me. They're like,
But-
who the frick GC's a stupid face?
I did get 3 questions since you guys were talking about that stuff.
Let's do it.
Adrian Rust wants to know another food question. What do you like better, sandwich or torta?
Like a turtle?
I don't know. Torta.
Or tortilla?
Torta.
What's a torta? Let me Google that. Hold on. I'm gonna
I think
Is that
Google.
like turtle? Is that like turtle soup?
Rainbow
I would
Dash
not.
is
I would
fine.
not eat a turtle. Oh, a
Oh, it is a
torta.
thing. It's like a flatbread sandwich.
Whoa. Well, I mean, actually, this looks really damn good. I've never had a torta, but like I'd eat this in a heartbeat. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It looks like a sandwich. I don't know what the difference is. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. So, Rib wants to know, why is Dazzle such a cutie?
Dazzle is my gay diamond dog on my Ask blog, and that's probably Van Pick, who's my stalker. And he thinks Dazzle's a cutie. I don't know why Dazzle's a cutie. I think it's because
You like drawing diamond dogs?
Yes.
I'm sorry I keep cutting you off. I'm like thinking like, oh, we're at the end of the podcast, so I gotta like ask questions while I still can. So
You're okay, Bruce.
okay.
Sheldon's not, though.
Okay. Garth
Oh,
3L Murdoch asks, do you draw by hand or by programs? And Clyburn 9057 High wants to know,
What do you
draw-
mean programs? Like,
I guess computer
Software.
programs?
yeah.
I draw by hand, if that's like.
Do you ever...
I do freehand. I don't ever like take shortcuts because I feel like shortcuts are more effort than just drawing by hand.
So Clyburn 9057 High wants to know, though, do you draw by hand, but do you like trace them on a computer program or something? Or
I never trace.
Like,
The
do you
only time-
line it in? I think he means. Like, do
Yeah.
you do lines after, like in black or something, and then color or whatever for any instance?
Yeah.
Right, like you sketch it on a piece of paper, scan it.
Oh
right
no
into your
no
computer.
I don't do that. No.
No?
I don't.
Oh.
Okay.
I sketch it in the program and then I
Okay.
draw over that sketch in the program.
Do you have like one of those tablet pads, like a drawing pad or something? You must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really freaking old, but
I don't know which one. I don't know anything about them.
it's in
I hear,
Intuos 3. They're like it's like
I-
5 years old.
I hear that they're like mostly shit, except for like the ones that are $1,000 or something.
So
Okay.
I don't know if this like was asked like at the beginning of the podcast when I was out like getting beer and shit when I was fucking AWOL, but like, do you take commissions and how much do you charge for commissions?
yeah.
I take commissions like kinda like I open up slots and then like whoever grabs one first gets a slot.
Where can people find your commissions if they're interested?
Usually on my Tumblr. I used to post them on my Fur Affinity, but I've stopped doing that. But yeah, just check my Tumblr and I'll post stuff. It may be at like 4 in the morning though, so like, sorry.
Do you have a link to all this? Like, do you have a link to your
It's in the
Tumblr?
description.
All this and that?
In the description, man.
Yeah.
You
for
think
this-
we're
I also
dumb?
have,
You think
I
we're
also
not
have my
prepared?
DeviantArt, but I never post.
Yes. We started with like 10 minutes of us trying
Oh
to prepare.
shit, these are really good, man. Did you draw this Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard? Holy fuck.
Everything on there is drawn by me.
Wow, man, that's legit. Holy fuck. I've never been on your Tumblr.
Oh.
You're gonna have to give us those links to your Tumblr and to your DeviantArt.
They're in the description.
They're in the description already.
Okay, good. I'm just covering.
You have to remember
that's
holy
animation.
shit, fucking
That's so
fat
crazy.
faggot.
What are you
Bruce is
animating?
extremely drunk.
Shut up, you fucking autist. You fucking autist. Holy shit.
What do
You
you
animate in
even-
Suck
Flash?
my dick.
Yeah? Flash?
Frame by frame or whatever.
Wow. You use onion skinning, right? When you're,
Yeah,
when you're doing it?
yeah. I cannot live with
Bitch, don't
that.
try to talk about animation like you know a single goddamn
I know
thing
shit.
about
Hey,
it.
I was using Flash 4 and 5, motherfucker, in fucking
And you
junior
still
high and high
suck
school.
dick at it.
And I
Still
still
suck.
suck.
You've
But-
never seen my art?
No, I've seen your art. I just haven't seen the shit on your Tumblr.
Oh, okay. It's like
I've seen a lot of, like on Slash MLP and Derpy Burrow, but not. I didn't know you had a Tumblr. No,
my
I didn't.
non-pony shit is on here too. Barely. I barely post non-pony shit.
You're not. They're like all ponies, all of them. Every
I link
single one.
non-pony.
Horses. There's a non-horse. Dear little star, I'll keep you safe. Da da da.
Domingo Alvarado had a question. He wanted to know, have you considered making a comic?
I do not have the work ethic to keep a comic up.
What if you were motivated by, let's say, money, like monetary?
No.
sort of thing?
No amount of money could motivate me to make a comic.
Well, what if someone approached you to do a comic, but you didn't have to write it or anything? You just had to draw panels.
I don't know. Panels, that's hard to do, man.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that? Or,
I've
like,
done
practiced
comics
doing that?
before, yeah.
Oh shit!
Manga Studio actually has like pre-made panels and stuff, but
Ah,
Yeah.
lazy.
I
awesome.
just don't
Consider
like
it.
manga.
Um,
You should consider it. It's a way to make money.
going back to my prices, sketches are 20, colored sketches are 30 because I hate coloring, and full color, like full background and shit, that's 50.
And a hand shop is $3.25.
Yeah. And then like pencil sketches are like 10 or something.
Okay,
You should just draw Pokemon. Like your Pokemon drawings are way fucking like better than your pony drawings. They're so great, fantastic. Wow.
10 out of 10 IGN.
They're so like, it has so much dimension to it and like motion. I don't know. They're cool.
Oh, did you see my? I drew the. Hold on, it's on this page. I'm trying to do the whole like draw every single Pokemon ever, but it's gonna take like 10 million years. But I'm gonna try.
There's 700 apparently.
There's
learned that.
720. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was almost 420 jokes he made.
okay. Icarus Black has a question. He wants to know. This is sort of a serious question here. God damn this music. Okay, he wants to know. Do you honestly believe that /MLP hates you, or are you just afraid to return and face them out of a suspicion that they'll just shit on you relentlessly? More specifically, /CYOA.
Both.
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
don't they shit on you anyways, even if they
Shit
like
on
you?
everyone though.
Right.
They
but,
shit on their creator all the time, but then again, Moot is a faggot, so.
Well, he's gone now. He's not.
Well,
He's
Moose
still
doesn't
okay.
control MLP. Like he's not there. It's like the people of MLP control MLP.
They still shit on Moot. I mean, regardless.
Yeah.
But okay, we're gonna end the stream here, but we're like not gonna end the stream in the sense that I'm gonna say, okay, guys, thanks for hanging out, bye bye, and then I'll edit it later. But we'll keep it going here if the audience and everyone here still wants to keep going. So
Do you still
bye,
want to keep Oh, okay. Bye.
bye, everybody. Wink, wink. We're ending.
Okay, if we're ending, but not really. I'll be right back.
There's still 18 people.
Yeah, I mean we'll hang out. That's fine. I just like to keep them an hour for viewer retention, but whatever.
You guys are
Yeah, I got a fucking real ass goddamn nigger